Alright, so we only have one potential candidate here. I would say based on the scores, even though 3 won and only 2 have lost, it might not be necessarily an easy seed. Let's give it a shot. I mean, there's not much else for me to do. Okay. Diligence, tough. Plated Daedalus is tough. Fell is not. Starters kind of suck, but we're Soul Guard, so that might not matter. Right, Titanchannel definitely won't matter. Okay. Been a long time since I've even had the opportunity to play Titanchannel. I don't know why I started with Forgotten Power there. Should have just like started with the Steward, but whatever. Do that. Nice. 45, 45. Do we care about Amber Dream? I don't know. Probably want to play a morsel, honestly. Funnel can, you know, it's odd that we actually would have preferred the discipled foot soldier in this case to get the shards, but it's all good. No spell damage anyway. Nice. Well, Crystallis, probably best synergy with the energy siphon. Then again, it's also the one that probably doesn't do much for us. Just take the flash freeze. Alright, pretty easy space prism. Hope for incant unit. Don't need it though, because we have a Titanchannel. But we would love one. We don't get one, but there's that. And there's that. Could reroll for 25 health or a large stone. Unfortunately, the large stone is going to take all of our money if we go that route. I think I will, though. I can pretty much beat it with the Titanchannel and that. I also, if I could flex Cold Channel, I probably would flex 1 point of Cold Channel. That, with the Immortal Trades, already enough to win. We'll probably just go Hellbound route, I suppose. You're definitely dying. Grat, I feel like, is a Frozen Lance card. I don't think you take it with Forgotten Powers. This looks like a skip to me. One more space prism or a mine collapse. I don't think we need mine collapse when we have the Titan Sentry. Okay, and we just self-infuse here. Yeah. Shadow Siege. Guess this kind of sucks though. Could I take an Umbra banner? I guess I could. Like a morsel maker into Titanchannel with potential cold channel flicks. Could be something, I suppose. Be workable. Or I could just take 2 of the Titan Sentries right now, which I like more. So let's fuse them. If there's a ×5 event, I'd probably just ×1 it to save on shards. Spell Chain Pierce. Sure. I could go piercing on this, but again, with 2 Titan Sentries, that's kind of pointless. Spell Chain, I could go on a Space Prism. I guess I'll do that. We're going to a lot of shards here, but we're so powerful with these Titan Sentries, I just don't think we care at all. Like this, they're gonna hard carry the game until Divinity. Like literally, they'll solo the game. I don't even need the Titan channel. Right, you go there, you go down there, you go there. Profit. Wait, I already had Titan channel popped. I didn't even need to do that. Whatever. So many stacks of damage shield. Could just do this, honestly, if we want to maybe try for a score. I don't know. Train Steward is there, I suppose. All right. Siren Song plus Vapor Funnel is a thing. Plus they'll be frostbitten, so they die even faster. It's probably still not enough to, I will say, kill the mini-boss, so we do need a mini-boss answer. Right now, only Ice and Pyre is kind of our answer there. I suppose maybe a double-stacked Siren Song with all of that Frostbite could work. I think it's definitely better than all the rest of this. Kindle could have maybe done a Shadow Siege setup with that. Well, doesn't look like we're getting an actual incant unit, so that is something. Oh, could go for the Stitch and Banner. I think we will go for that. Might be able to hit on it. Holdover. Don't actually have a good holdover unless I want to do like -2. Well, hopefully we get a cold channel flex. There's no way I flex dire channel even with the founding seal. Okay, there's that. I mean, that makes things easier. But yeah, I don't think I hold any of that over. Darn. Whale. I was hoping for a double stack, so I could like make that -2 be okay. Get rid of one of these. We're starting with all the units. Paper funnel makes these no problem at all. I would play that if I had a rubber morsel, but otherwise, nah. Oh, I was like, why am I at 0? Right, that guy Ember drains me. We more or less do have our minibus answer with that siren. Ice Storm couldn't be too bad though. I think we go to the right here. Chance of multi. Some removals. I think beat a Hellvent at this point, because I really just don't have a good Hellvent. I will take this. I think there's chances that it could be good. Ember Cache is probably fine, and just Seraph as well. Especially since I'm probably, with the amount of vortexes I can hit, probably going to remove my Forgotten Powers. We could do quick here. I don't know if that's worth my money. I guess I could have Hellvented the Siren, but I don't. I only want the one. Well, anyone that went Shadow Siege got hard rewarded here. For my deck, I would say at this. I usually don't take sketches this late in a run. I mean, especially when I've went so hard on these Titan Sentries. I'll be honest, I could still win with sketches from here, but I don't think it's worth it. We could do a cheater's hand in case we have like a bad turn. Split Anvil has no targets, and probably won't unless I get an Ancient Synergy. Just take the thing that is guaranteed to be good right now. Okay, do I just go large stone on Siren? I think it could actually work here. It's fine, I think. Since I'm not going to get a second one. If I Hellvent anything, it's going to be another spell. Hopefully like a good Ice Storm or something. We do need to hit like on these temples though. Or at least this magic. Plus 10 would be enough for it to be alright with the Energy Siphon. Alright, 1, 2, 3... Guess with the spikes, this isn't that good. We can put it here, though. That works. That doesn't really work. Because we need revenge. This is not going to be that good, but whatever. It's there if I need it, I guess. Yeah, we just won't need it. Seven by 8. Fortunately, I was gonna put these up here. You know, you could just guarantee the win here. Like, I don't think we could have made it work mid. Plus 3 magic power. I guess for the Ice Storm. We could do a Guardian Stone on this Siren, I guess. I need an Essence for it. Shroud Spike could work. Got a good consume remove target now. And a really good -2. I mean, that goes here pretty much no matter what. We'll check the cavern, though, just to be extra diligent. I should have checked the thing first. Ooh. Oh, I can't do X costs with it. Shroud Mitosis also would have been hard rewarded here. Could probably just do that and that. Sure. Double stack. Damn, there's a lot of good stuff here. I think I like this. It's a way to scale Titanchannel even more. Could probably do a 200 sharder here. I'm a little hesitant. I could do an intrinsic space prism, I guess. But I was gonna say I'm kind of hesitant. You know, let's just intrinsic this actually. I can make it be 0. 30 minus 2 that. I think a double stack there is okay. Could have plus 10 there. Remove consume, perfect. And I think we bring that down. I don't think I need to hold out for a pierce on this, do I? Maybe I'll hold out for a pierce. I got 2 more chances at pierce. That's fine. Don't think I need 2 of these. Don't love to see it, but that's where Space Prism would have been better to open with, because then I could put it down up there, but whatever. Alright, you go here, we do this. If I draw a rubber morsel here, I could have a good turn, so we might as well try. We do. Oh, I kind of need 2 of these, though, don't I? Whoops. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do it anyway. We can put some days on our friend here. And some freezing. Yeah, we won't be able to incant him out of range or anything. We could try to set up a bottom floor kill. I've got so many of these excavated embers that I think this is probably fine. Oops, that was not the one I meant to do first. Siren's Song could work here. If I don't draw a rubber morsel here, I'll just go this then. And what do we want? Damage, probably. Doesn't really do anything, does it? Wonder if that could kill him. Ice Empire. Could almost argue for Ember. Almost. But I think with all these excavated Embers, that would be a little bit silly. This route, I don't know which route's better here. Leaning toward the left, the right is really just multi or bust. And the artifact, we've eaten through most of the good ones. I think there's better caverns here typically in the pool than... Plus we got a steal here anyway. So even if I were to hit the multi here, then it just devalues that other thing. So yeah, let's just do this. Gold's better than health at this point anyway. Alright, Shit Frost. Didn't check the temple. I had a sneaking suspicion it would be these. Go minor refraction here, and then actually a Helvite here starts to make sense. Still don't know if it's worth, but either way it'll make the initial turns easier. Alright, what do we have here? Spell Chain, and there's the Pierce. I think we put it here. I mean, maybe I'd want it more on the Pyre though, honestly. Yeah, I do. It's too good. And 10. Put that there. Not feeling double stack on any of that. I think now that we have the Ice Empire, we really don't need this Ice Storm. So Surge Stone there does make sense. I could Spell Chain this Nexus Spike, and I think I will. We're gonna go for 200 shard here. Alright. Not gonna do the Dire Channel flex. Heaven's Seal here, some risk involved, but let's make it spicy. Definitely want to play that. We do have a Micro Stone, so this is workable now. We'll kill that. I am never going to play this, huh? Oh, should have thrown that back. Yeah, it doesn't matter. This fight is over at this point. Definitely don't want to do that. Alright, finally we can play some stuff. Alright. We're not getting bottom or mid-floor kills. I probably could, but... Crystalline Seeds into Diligent, I don't mind it, actually. One more Ember Cache, why not? Why not? I don't think I'm going to Hellvent Siren, to be honest. I just don't need it. 30 power. Damn. Get rid of one of them. Multi... Oh, shit. Firestone Housing. Asking ye shall receive. And we could even do a bit of that. I don't think we need a mortal trade. I don't know though. It's still like okay. I get rid of the bad Shade Splitter, I guess. I don't know. Maybe the Siren Song is pretty bad, honestly. I hope I'm not overestimating. I mean, with that multi-strike, I think we really don't need it. Yeah, let's just get rid of the Siren Song. I have more removals to make. Okay, let's get rid of the Shade Splitter then. I don't know. Hellvent. Well, if I want to go to 100 shards, it's got to be the unit or one of these things, like a Shroud Spike or something. I guess I will take another unit then. Sure. I could set up down here this turn. I don't think so, though. Titan Sentry ain't doing much here. I guess we consume that. These fucking purifiers every freaking wave, dude. Damn it. You fucker. Jeez, dude. Never underestimate Diligent at this amount of shards, I guess. I only have those excavated embers, so if I don't roll... Okay, I got rubber morsels. I was gonna say, if I don't do a rubber morsel here, then probably this is okay. Still cuts through these fucking sentries. Pretty wild. The amount of shit you need for Diligent is too damn high. There we go. We like to have the room to put the Titan sentries up here. Holy fuck, the conduit... this motherfucker back here is not even dying. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Alright, that guy needs at least some fucking shit on it. I guess if I put these morsels down at the start of the turn, I might be able to actually have them survive since I'm getting like 4 armor per incant to them. Should probably do that. So yeah, let's put these down first. That motherfucker in the back is not gonna survive, I tell you that right now. Yeah, that's right, bitch. You're dying. All of this energy gone to waste. has some health. I guess we're drawn into these whether we like it or not. Ooh, that is going to be a good dose of attack. Nearly 100 attack. I don't mind it. Yeah, yikes. How much was that? 50. I would have thought more than 53 frickin' frostbite shards of the millions of attacks that I just took there. Maybe in a few waves we can transition the sentries to the top. I fucked up again. Should have just put them with the others, but whatever. It's just a few rubber morsels. Who cares about a few rubber morsels, right? Alright, I'm going to remember it this time. 1, 2, 3. The guy in the back still dying. Jesus. Tempted just to put the Titan Sentry down bottom. Like, this floor doesn't need any help, I don't think. Oh, I can't even put him down bottom. Alright, never mind. To the top with you. The illusion of choice. Alright. 60k. I think I'm technically the top scorer. I'm surprised I got 60k there. Because I, didn't get a single flying kill and every kill was top floor. I guess I just didn't take any pyro damage other than ring 1, and I took high shards, which actually gets you to 60k apparently. I suppose. Yeah. No boss rush on any... I guess ring 2 and 3 I did. Which makes sense. I had early Titan sentries there. But that's not that many points. Alright, well, I would say that was a relatively blessed seed, even though there was no, flying kills or anything. I don't really like these choices. Shadow Siege into Titan Sentry, I mean, just self-infuse it. You're not getting any benefit out of Shadow Siege into Titan Sentry. I don't mind that. This also kind of wonky, I feel. I don't really see what the point of that sweeper is. But other than that, I mean, it gets through. We have a very similar deck otherwise. The only thing is... And we don't know what his Nexus Spike was, because it's apparently after all these years still bugged. Crystallis, probably the only card I would criticize being in the deck. But everything else is fine. Is there any artifacts we didn't see? There's a wing clippings that I guess actually... I saw that out of the corner of my eye, but my money was gone by the time I could relish in the fact that it could have been pretty good. Funny thing is, yeah, I mean, yeah, with the wing clipping, this is going to go pretty hard. Took 53 damage on Diligent, though. It does show that kind of the difference, right? Because we took, I believe, 0, right? Yeah. Wow. This guy somehow made this super easy seed kind of hard on himself. I mean, I will say, with the double incant, this is okay. But to not take any Titan Sentry seems pretty wonky, especially when the Endless was like immediately there in the shop. You're just making life so hard on yourself there. Also, like, why are we not... So I really don't like this choice, because I assume what happened here is they did not microstone Cold Kalia because they were waiting on a 50-50 for that final multi-strike. That's incredibly greedy in my opinion. Like, just make 2 of this unit as a microstone. You know, if you don't win the 50-50 there, you gave up so much power. So I could say I have a lot of issues with this. Even though it wins, it's like, I think they made life way more hard on themselves than it needed to be. And this one keeps the Guardian Stone outside of the Siren of the Sea, which I don't think I like it here. They had to take a pip upgrade as a result, which with intrinsic Space Prism seems wonky. I really don't like the pip upgrade here. I think Ember or Drozd always, in this case, is going to be the call. And at least they have the only sentry that makes sense here. They may not have found the Microstone, it seems, which is fine. I don't remember what... I think it was like, you could go either way at that ring, if I remember correctly. There wasn't like a vortex on either side. It was basically you're going for a 50-50 at multi and artifact versus some other stuff. I don't know. And maybe the artifact that they got was an improved firebox. That's my guess. I don't know if I like the holdover Mind Collapse when you have a Titan Sentry, though. That doesn't seem like that good of an investment. You would have been better off putting that Pierce. I guess they put Pierce and Ice Empire. I don't recall seeing another Pierce on this run. That's kind of weird. Oh, there was one early, because I was going to put it on Flash Freeze, but then again, it was like, with a Titan Sentry, it doesn't really make sense. I like this Ice Empire. I mean, I like some stuff about this deck. Overall, I like this deck the most of the ones I've seen so far, which is funny that it's like the lowest score. I think that's simply because it has lower shards. Though it did seem like it slightly struggled in these fights if it's leaking a little bit of damage. That could just be Scourge damage, right? That could just be Scourge and Blight damage. Leaked a bit on Fell. And then the 5. Did everybody take 5 here? This guy took 8. Took 5 and I took 5. Yeah, that 5 seemed pretty unavoidable. Anti-Aerial lost. What was that? I would definitely not take chest plates over Vapor Funnel. Oh, this person took chest plates too. That I don't know what the thought there is. I assume everyone went Titanchannel too, right? This person flexed Titanchannel. That ain't right. They did too. Alright. You're good in my book. You're good in my book. I take it back, Sven Sista. This, taking a 95-90 Soul Guard versus a 210-210 Soul Guard has now placed you back in... Now I don't like your deck anymore. Anti-Real... Didn't even have enough shards, actually, to go to Divinity if they did. I'm a little surprised this loses to Diligent. Diligent wouldn't even be stealthed at 80 shards. I mean, I don't know why there's a Crucible Collector in this deck. I can tell you that already. But, like, Endless Self-Infused Titan Sentry is good. Multi-Striking Siren with Founding Seal is good. Don't know why we have a Multi-Striking Crucible Collector. Shouldn't be enough to make this deck lose, though. I'm like, what are you doing to lose here? I mean, their card drafts are probably the weakest of what we've looked at so far. We'll say that. Like, why into Diligent are we not taking... A double Ember upgrade makes 0 sense here, too. So they have barely any draw. Yeah, so double... I mean, this is probably the biggest thing that's wrong with the deck is double... not only do you have a double Ember upgrade, but you had a split Anvil. And an improved Firebox. Like, what are we trying to do here? Just get one big Shroud Spike off? But you're not even putting Intrinsic on it. Doesn't make the remotest lick of sense. Yeah, it doesn't. This deck is just all over the place. Very confusing why the Fell's Remorse here. Nothing in this deck like suggests that you should be taking a double Ember upgrade. I mean, to take a double Ember upgrade, you need some very specific requirements. Again with the Ember upgrade. I mean, wow. So, wait, how did you get Cold Channel? They started Dire Channel. So they started Dire Channel. Oof. And went with Crucible Warden doubled with a Train Steward and Morsel Master Infusion. Still had a Siren, but chose to put the upgrades into the Crucibles instead. Had a non-self-infused Endless Titan Sentry. I think we're not surprised that this loses. And it's 140 shards into Harpy's Guard. Holdover Shroud Mitosis. So let's see. Shroud Mitosis here, but they didn't live long enough to get to the Nexus Spike. Did anyone actually pull off that Nexus Spike, I wonder? I would need to see Shroud Mitosis in their deck, which I just don't. I do see it there. So this player may have actually done the Shroud Mitosis. Problem is, they have to know about it, right? You wouldn't think that it would work, right? But, well, let's see. They could do it with Immortal Trade, Drain, Flash Freeze. Yeah, they have ways to enable it, because you do have to start with something that's not Shroud Mitosis and is targetable to your own units. So as long as you start with that, you get the right order. I guess they could just make 4 of these, right? And at that point, then it makes sense that they didn't Hellvent the unit, I would say. So if they actually have that Nexus Spike, then that works. But these do not have Shroud Mitosis. Okay, so one player out of everybody probably got that off. I'm actually surprised no one, because this player did take Shadow Siege. I'm surprised that if they just waited it out like a ring or two, they could have had Sketch's Shadow Siege. I'm surprised no one ended up with that. Usually, I feel like with the aggressive the aggressive play style that I see a lot of, like the people that kind of play the front page challenges going for high score. Like I would assume people would have took that Shadow Siege and just held on to dear life to try to get the Sketches, and that Sketches came relatively not too far into the mid game. So I am surprised no one got that. I'm sure if I check back into this seed, somebody will eventually do that. So yeah, fun seed though. Been a long time since I got to pull off some double incant shenanigans with that. I mean, there was just a lot of ways that seed was pretty good. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.